Hello student, my name is Rohit Kumar. I am social science teacher from Apple's Academy Devan. Student, today we are discussing about the chapter number 5, landforms feature of the earth surface. Now, the surface of the earth is not even. It has different features in different regions, and these features are called landforms. How do landforms take shapes, and what are the landforms, and how they shaped our world? Landforms are formed and shaped by the various natural process. There is a layer of magma, very hot molten rock under the surface of the earth. The flow of the magma under the earth's surface can sometimes push or pull down a part of the surface, thus from a new landforms. When magma comes out on the earth's surface is called lava, and lava cools down and hardens into the different shapes, creating various landforms. Some landforms are created when wind, running water, and glaciers wear away existing land surfaces. Wind, running water, glaciers can break off pieces from the rocks and carry them away. This process is called erosion, and erosion shapes existing landforms, and our eroded material can form a new landforms when they are deposits elsewhere. Now the types of landforms. Now the landforms are different types and famous ranges in India: the Himalayas, the Western Ghats, the Eastern Ghats, and the Aravalli. Young fold mountains, highest peak, including Mount Everest, formed by the collision of the India and Eurasian plates, and the Western Ghats, ancient blocks mountain running parallel to the western coast and rich biodiversity and hotspot, and the Eastern Ghats, discontinuous mountain ranges along eastern coast and lower and older Western Ghats, and Aravalli range, one of the world's oldest fold mountain system stretching across Rajasthan. Now the plateaus characteristics and the Deccan plateau examples. What makes the plateau special? Plateaus are elevated flat topped landforms rising sharply above the surrounding areas, and they are often tablelands due to the distinctive flat surface, and these landforms are formed through tectonic activities and tectonic uplift or prolonged erosion process. Flat surfaces, steep slides, rich minerals, and the Deccan Plateau, one of the most significant geographical features. The Deccan Plateau cover most of the peninsular India and formed from the ancient volcano eruptions, and it is bounded by the Western Ghats and Eastern Ghats and Satpura ranges. Rich in minerals like the ore, coal, manganese, and black soil ideal for the cotton cultivations. Average elevations between 300 to 900 meters and contain important rivers like Godavari and Krishna. Plains are stretches of a flat or gently sloping land. Most plains have been formed by rivers, and when a river flows down a mountain or plateau, it eroded the surface it flows over. As river reaches more level land, it slows down. The river then deposits with eroded material along its banks. A layer of these deposits built over the time from plains, and the material deposited by the rivers is called alluvium. And the plains formed from the alluvium are called alluvial plains. Alluvial plains are very fertile. The vast Indigo Gangetic Plain in the northern India is one of the world's largest alluvial plains. It is made up of deposits from the river Indus, Ganga, Brahmaputra, and their tributaries. The tributaries are smaller rivers that join larger river, and the river Yang in the China, the river Nile in Egypt, and the river Mississippi in the USA have also formed larger alluvial plains. And a new layer in the rainy seasons, river overflow their banks and causes flood. When water goes down it behind a layer called alluvium, and a new layer is added every year, and hence alluvial plains are also called flood plains. And the coastal plains running along India, Eastern and Western Ghats, these plains are feature river like deltas, lagoons are the important for fishing, trade and rice and cultivation. Now the desert feature of the hot and cold desert. Hot desert characterized by the extreme heat during the daytime and minimum rainfall less than 25 centimeter annually, and are the sparse vegetation, sand dunes, and rocky terrain, and occasional oases define the landscape. The Thar Desert, the Indian larger desert, is spanning Rajasthan, Gujarat, and a part of the Pakistan, known as the Great Indian Desert, covered approximately 2 lakh square kilometers. Summer temperature is exceed 50 degrees Celsius. Now the cold desert experience extremely low temperature, especially in the winter with temperature dropping below freezing, receive minimal precipitation mostly as snow. Now the Ladakh, the cold desert located in the rain shadow of the Himalayas, winter temperature drops to minus 30 degrees Celsius. Unique high altitude desert ecosystem and home to the rare species like the snow leopard and Tibetan antelopes. Now the coastal beaches and cliffs and India, extensive coastlines. Beaches, sea caves and arches form. Beaches are formed by the depositing of the sand and sediment in beaches are gently sloping shores where deposits material. And sea cliffs are the rocks faces formed by the waves erosion or thousands of years. And sea caves are arches created when waves are eroded softer rocks layers and cliffing forming the hollow cavities and continued erosion can create a natural arches and eventually sea stakes. Human activities and their impact on the landform changes. Vessels naturally process, shape landforms over millions of years, and human activity are increasingly modifying the Earth's surface at a unprecedented pace. These changes, both intentional and unintentional, have significant consequences for the ecosystem, climate, and future generation. Mining, quarrying, deforestation, dam construction, urbanizations, impact on the landform changes. Now, thank you. This is all about the chapter number 5 in geography, landforms, feature of the Earth's surface.